Hello guys, and welcome to Laravel 7 tutorials. So guys, in the previous video we successfully implemented the CK editor that was related to our about us page, and now you can see it's working perfectly fine. So guys, I was looking at the Laravel txt file and I was like getting the idea what's remaining right here. So we have done all the functionality except the recent blocks right here. So we are going to cover this recent blocks functionality in this specific video, but in order to implement recent blocks functionality, first we need to create a layout. So yeah, let's move to our blogging system. Okay, and now let's discuss where can we implement this recent blocks functionality. So right here we have implemented our apply filter functionality. So but let's say if we want to implement recent blocks right here, it doesn't really matter. Why? Because actually guys, it's our home page and we are already showing a recent blocks right here, so it doesn't make sense if we implement the recent blocks right here as well. So what we are going to do right here is let's move to blog detail page. So let's say if some specific user is on any specific blog, so let's say if we want to show him the most recent blogs, we can implement them right here, but for that we need a layout. So let's say if a user is on, let's say 10 or 12 blog, we are going to show him the recent blogs, the top 3 blogs right here. So first we need to create the layout for the recent blocks functionality. So let's start, and for that first of all I will move to Sublime, resources, views, front end, blog details right here. Okay, so in order to implement the recent blogs, we need to create a container and a row. So I'm going to copy this. Let's move down and we are going to place it just above the HR. Why? Let me show you. So let's move to our blogging system. Right here you can see this is the separator. So yeah, we need to implement the recent blocks somewhere right here. Okay, so let's do that. So I have already pasted the container and the row right here. Let's close these divs just like that. Let's align them, and now let's look for the card that we can implement right here. So let me close this one. Let's move to Google once again, and let's move to Bootstrap 4, and let's move to introduction. Let's move to components, and let's move to cards right here. Okay, so right here you can use any of these cards, but in my case I'm going to use the simpler one, and that is right here. So I'm going to use this one. If you want to, you can use this one as well, where you need to show the images as well, but in my case I think our functionality our task is to achieve the functionality and not it's not related to like CSS or JavaScript. So yeah, mostly our first priority is to implement the functionality. So that's why this is the simpler one, and you can use any of these if you want. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to copy this one, copy, and let's move right here. Let's paste it right here. Let's move and down, and let's give some space right here as well, and let's align this code. Okay, so now let's view this in action. Refresh. So yeah, it looks something like this. So right here you can see we need to apply the margins right here on all the sides. So yeah, let's do that. So for that, let's say margin 45 px. So I am implementing this margin 45 pixel because I know it is going to make this layout more relevant, because I have already implemented this in the Urdu lectures. So yeah, that's why margin 45 pixel, and right here as well margin 45 pixels, just like that. Let's do a refresh, and right here you can see. So yeah, now it looks way better. So now I'm going to remove this card subtitle and at least one link. Why? Because we are going to show a recent blog something like this. We are going to have a title and we need a short description. That's it. Okay. And even we are not going to print or display the whole short description right here, you can see. So we are going to implement something like this. So yeah guys, let's move that, and I'm going to remove the unnecessary code. So first of all, I don't need the subtitle. Okay, and I don't need this one. I need only one card, that's it. Once again, and I don't need the subtitle here as well, and right here as well. And let's remove this one as well. Yeah, now let's change this to something like read more. Okay, and let's copy this, copy, paste, and right here as well. Okay guys, let's move back, let's do a refresh. Yeah, now it looks way better. Okay, simpler, and that's what we want. Okay, so yeah, now one last thing that I want to do right here is I want to implement a hover right here, and I want to see something different, like I need to see the transaction of any other specific color. So yeah, for that let's move to, I'm going to search for the file, Control P, now custom. I need the custom CSS file related to front end. Right here you can see the folder structure. Okay, now let's create a class, recent hover, and I want color to be gray, and I want cursor to be pointer. Just like that. Now let's implement this class to our card body. Recent, right here as well, recent, just like that. Okay guys, so now right here you can see the difference, so it's working perfectly fine. And that's it from this specific video, because I had a shortage of time. So yeah, that's why we are going to implement the recent blocks functionality in the next video. And actually guys, it's very simple. Let me show you with an example. Right here we are showing all the recent blogs with the help of pagination. So what you need to do right here is, all you need to do is get the recent blogs, and the quantity should be 3. So we have already implemented that. If you want to give it a try, go ahead, no problem. And let's say if you are not able to achieve it, we are going to do this together in the next video. But trust me guys, this is very easy, and all you need to do is pass the recent blogs, 3 recent blogs, to the blog details page. So let's say if I am searching for any specific blog, let's say just like this one. Okay, now we are searching, we have a search result. Now let's move to, this link is going to take us to the blog details page right here. So this is another this is another link. So all you need to do is you need to send the recent blogs on these pages as well. So just keep track of it. Okay, no problem. We are going to cover this in the next video if you are not able to implement it. So yeah, that's it from this specific video guys. I hope you guys like this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, share. Thank you, take care, and yes guys, be ready for the next one. Okay, take care.